The second day of special triangles. Remember, these are not negatives. They're a hyphenated name, like a friend you might have with a hyphenated name. 45, 45, 90. They're named that way because each angle is 45, 45, 90. Not so creative by Pythagoras. Good news, though, there's only one rule to write down, because if you look at the picture, this leg is the same as this leg. So which one is the short one? Which one is the long one? Neither. They're both exactly the same. So the only thing we have to write down is that the hypotenuse equals leg. Which leg? Doesn't matter. Times the square root of 2.
That's not gonna work.
I can tell you what happens to a lot of people. The 30, 60, 90s have a square root of 3. A 45, 45, 90 has a square root of 2, and people accidentally miss them up. So you just got to be careful that you're using the right rule for the right triangle. Does that make sense? Anyone want to guess why the legs are the same? Because they're 45, 45, 90s. Anyone want to guess why the angle became a 45, 45, 90? Allison.
Maybe because 45, 45 is the same, and then 90 is the longer side.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Maddie? You're not wrong either. Isabel?
It says something over here about an isosceles triangle.
So,
Is this an isosceles triangle?
it is. Why?
I don't know.
Because isosceles have two sides the same. There's still one more thing. How could both legs be the same length?
Because they just get drawn the same. Particular because it's half a square.
Isabel, you got it! A square has all sides the same, right? So then if you slice your square in half, now your 90-degree angle turned into a 45-degree angle, and the two sides or the two legs still stayed the same. So a 45, 45, 90 comes from a square. A 30, 60, 90 comes from a rectangle. Nice job, Isabel. Okay, so here's our first box. Both legs are 6 because it came from a square where all the sides were 6. I'm going to swap out the leg and put in 6 times the square root of 2. Typing carefully.
We round to the nearest 10.
Such a good question.
Should we have to wait a bit?
Square root of 2, not perfect, irrational, random, long. So if we all agree to go with the 10th place, Isabel says. Maddie?
8.5.
Isabel also says label it. To be honest with you, on the triangles, I forget a lot. So if you can remember, that's even better.
What if
Not squared since it's not area. We could find the perimeter, technically. We don't have to, but we could.
What if you know that you should write, like label it, but you don't want to? lazy.
I don't.
You're lazy.
Box 1, everybody okay?
Yeah.
Box
Where's the microphone? Just checking.
2, thank you. So that's where Isabel found the isosceles word because 2 of the 3 sides are the same and they measure 4.2. How can we find the third side then? Right. Take the leg, 4.2 times the square root of 2. Leighton, are you typing? Everyone knows how to type?
Does anyone have any food? Just a question.
Which buttons? Everyone knows? Savannah, did you get it?
No.
Did you try?
I have 5.9.
Oh.
That's 5.9. Oh, but.
Wait, I thought you didn't get it.
So you.
Seems like you knew.
And your brain must
Anybody needing help so far? Leighton, this one's for you. Turns out, did you know this, Leighton? Between any base to the next base is 90 feet. Did you know that? So from first to second is 90. From second to third, 90. Third to home, 90. But what if, which base are you on?
Huh?
Which base are you on?
What do you mean?
Where do you play?
Second?
Perfect. Is Blake the catcher?
No, he's the first base.
Oh. Who's the catcher? Kyle? Cal is trying to throw to Leighton over here on second. We just made a
Wow, it's 5 o'clock.
hypotenuse.
Oh.
90 times the square root of 2. Leighton, Blake told me he could throw out from his knees. Do you think he can?
Throw where?
From home to second on his knees, 127.3 feet.
Probably.
Probably, he's that good.
I can do it, so yeah.
Allison?
Oh, gosh, how do you put it? It's centimeters. Imagine that sound. Just ours says inches.
Oh, that's okay.
Did I call you what your extended warranty?
Anybody a gymnast?
Me.
You are? Now?
My cousin is.
No, when I'm going back because I had to quit because of things, and then I'm going back this year.
Okay, well here's Bryn. I didn't know she was a gymnast. At East, on her floor routine, the floor mat, it's blue? Gray? 12 by 12 by 12 by 12. I don't know if you've watched gymnastics. They usually, though, do their tumbling. Bryn, here you are. Look how pretty you are. They usually do their tumbling diagonally, which creates a hypotenuse. So if she's tumbling diagonally,
It is 12 times
12 times the square root of 2.
But if we're round, that would be 17.
So yeah, we'll round it up to 17.
Leighton, what are you going to type for this one?
1, 2, 7. Oh wait, what? I thought you were talking about the answer for
We switched.
10 times the square root of 2.
Do you know that without Drake telling you?
Yes and no.
Leg.
He was on like this. He's like a crowd behind, so he was just trying to catch up. What?
Allison.
Okay.
Sure.
14.1.
14.1, anybody?
Yep.
Ooh. Find y and z if x is 11.
Why is 11 too?
Why is y 11?
Because it's
They're the same.
y is 11.
They're the same. Both legs are equal. How am I going to find z?
11 times the square root of 2.
Drake, 11 times the square root of 2.
15.6. What? I did 15.6. Oh yeah, I got that.
I got 15.
Yeah, it's 15.6.
You want to type again?
15.6. I got it.
Find y and z if x is 17. Ellie, you know what y is?
24. Oh, Z is 24, Y is 17.
Both legs are the same. It doesn't matter short leg or long leg. Oh, Mason, what are we going to do for z?
Gonna 17 times the square root of 2. Which is 24, I got.
24.0.
You don't need to add the 0.
That's true. Could you? If you really wanted to?
Yeah.
Sure, of course you can. Last one. Z. Ooh, I remember one of these from Friday. Good memory, Maddie. If it's supposed to be the leg times the square root of 2, why is there a 5 there? Because that's the leg. If leg is in front of the square root of 2, why is there a 5 there?
It's the leg.
That's the leg. Which leg? Both. 5 times the square root of 2. Preston, did you type that?
No.
Can you?
Yeah. 7.1.
Questions, concerns?